everyone, this is Mitzi, and I want to welcome you to my February Plank a Day Challenge. This is going to be so fun, guys. Just look at it as, it's not something that takes long. It's not something that it's not like a routine or a workout or anything like that. It's just something you can do any time of the day while you're cooking, in the afternoon, while you're washing the dishes or whatever. Just dropping. You can hold it as long as you can. If it's 10 seconds, 5 seconds, a minute, heck, if you can stay there however long you want to, it really doesn't matter. It's a challenge really for yourself. It's all for yourself, not for nobody else. You don't have to do like everybody else. You don't have to compete with anybody else. It's really just a challenge for yourself. And I just want to do a few demonstrations as far as starting out with a plank if you've never done one, or if you have wrist issues or shoulder issues or anything like that. Just do a few demonstrations and show you how to get started if you've never done one. Because really the plank is one of the best exercises you can do. It engages so many muscles all at one time if done properly. And it really is a good overall toning workout. So, this is my bench, and just look at this. Think if this is a couch or your countertop or anything that you have in the house. If you can't do a full plank yet, or if you've never done one, you can just start out this way. Okay, if this is a countertop or couch, whatever. Okay, the first thing you got to make sure you do is you have to make sure everything is tight. Everything is tight and engaged. So if you're going to be on your knees, if you're going to start out at, just make sure everything. See, you want to be in a straight line. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be down here like this. You want to be in a straight line. Everything should be like a ramp. And if you're going to start out on your forearms, just make sure everything is braced. Everything is tight. See, even my calves are tight right now. You can even put your feet down. But you go for just a little bit of extra. Calves are tight. Butt is tight. Legs are tight. Stomach's tight. Arms are tight. Back is tight. Everything is tight. That's where the work starts. And just hold it as long as you can, flex it as long as you can, and that's all you have to do. It's not really hard. If that's all you can do, stop. That's done. If that's whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just a test, challenge for yourself. Then you can work your way. If you have to come a little closer, if that's too much, come a little closer, but just still make sure that you got that straight line, and make sure everything is held completely tight. That's the biggest thing. And then as you work up, you might be able to take your feet out straight and still make sure everything's tight. Hold it as long as you can. Assuming this is still a countertop or a chair or the couch. And then, by the end of the month, if you get really good, you can move that out of the way. Then you can maybe go or start out on your forearms down here. You can still do it on your knees if you're able to do it on the floor. Do it on your forearms. Then you can work your way up. And some people even like to do it on their hands. But just make sure you're still looking like a launching ramp. That's the important part. But some people have wrist issues, and I understand that. I do myself sometimes. Or shoulder issues. They have trouble with their shoulders. But sometimes it just depends. You can put a pillow down. Sometimes a pillow helps. Or if you have a particular shoulder, that sometimes this one bothers me more than any of them. Sometimes it just depends on how I place my arm, because that really is not important as far as how you place your hands, as long as they're under your shoulders. But if you have a wrist issue, you can place your hand a different way. You can put your shoulder a different way, just to make sure it's comfortable for you. And if you want to come down on just one arm and just hold it like that and brace yourself with this and it's bothering you, that's okay too, as long as you're holding everything and flexing everything. That's all there is to it. As far as, it's really just a challenge for yourself. Learn how to engage all your muscles at one time, and that helps you stand up stronger, stand up taller. Even when you're standing, it helps you engage everything, and it will eventually make you taller. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to look tall and strong? And that's really what this challenge is about. So just start out and do the best you can. However you can do it, it really doesn't matter. And hold it as long as you can. And the biggest thing is to keep track of it, and you can see how you progress over the 28 days. I mean, it's only 28 days. Anybody can do that. And it's just, see how you improve, and you'll be excited at the end to see how much stronger you've got. So let's make this fun. Let's make this exciting, and we'll get started Friday. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.